Obama will deliver remarks from the White House today on the U.S. fight against Ebola. The White House has been at odds with some state governors who have imposed mandatory quarantines for healthcare workers returning from West Africa. A nurse who treated Ebola patients in Sierra Leone is now being confined at an undisclosed location in Maine after she was isolated against her will in New Jersey. Meantime, the second nurse who's been cured of Ebola, Amber Vinson, is now back home in Texas. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning, Leanne. Right now, there are no approved vaccines or drugs to prevent and treat Ebola. And if you live in West Africa, the odds are not good for survival. But a Notre Dame researcher hopes he can help find a cure.
The pictures we're seeing out of West Africa are horrifying. But here at Notre Dame, in this quiet lab, research is taking place that has the potential to help people on the other side of the world.
We hope, of course, our work can just help. We hope mostly that it can help the current situation.
Dr. Rob Stalin has been studying Ebola since 2008, but the current outbreak has shined a light on his work.
So we study how the virus is replicating in human cells and how some of its genes essentially hijack the human cell and take it over.
What does that mean? It means Stalin and his team are looking at what the disease is doing in the body, how it's able to take over the immune system and eventually shut down a person's organs. By learning more about this, they can use it to potentially prevent outbreaks and treat the sick.
We hope eventually to, of course, bring some drugs to market.
Stalin says his team has made some breakthroughs. Still, while Ebola has been around for some 40 years, not much is known about it. That's why this type of research is crucial.
The basic research in these other classes of viruses, mumps, measles, smallpox, for instance, one had to understand what their genetic contents were in the virus to really make a good vaccine against it. So certainly this work may be not only impacting drugs, but future vaccine development as well.
And now, more than ever, for Stalin and his team, the clock is ticking.
It's important to note the researchers don't work with the live virus. That would require a high containment facility. But they work with the virus's genes, which tell them some of the same things. And they're using genetic samples of the current outbreak from Africa in their research right now here at Notre Dame. They're hoping to see how this outbreak is different than past years. At the live desk, I'm Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.